Hey you, it's Jess here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning in my Estelle cloud, and we are using this Scribble Prints Co kit called Absinthe, which is a really pretty dark, gothy, tattooy kind of Valentine's Day set. And I'm going to be mixing a black prism foil bundle with some gold foil together, plus some glittery black vinyl headers, which I'll show you in a minute. So here's the bundle. It's in Twinkle. These are no longer available, but it came with the bougie, and I really wanted to try out the black bougie boxes, so I'm sure there'll be more black prism in the shop in the future. But we also have some bits and pieces here, some Sadie stickers, and I also brought in these eyelashes from her and the leopard print because I thought it went well with the set and the black glitter. So I'm going to put the base down and hope you enjoy.
So you dancing like heavy smoke. Have you fixed that treasured heart that's so broke? Here is it safe for me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody is listening? Heaven is getting closer to the oven someday. I'll set you free, I promise. There's no time to lose. The world is closing in, and we're still here. We are so what's the rush? Feeling like a dream. Could we be crying for tonight? We lost but never found. Fear is not around. We can turn this world around. This will be the end of treason as we know it. This will be the death of anger, 'cause we won't show it. Here isn't safe for me, give this a meaning. Do you wanna feel the rush when somebody's listening? Heaven is getting closer to the oven someday. I'll set you free, I promise. There's no time to lose. The world is closing in, and we're still here. We are alone, so what's the rush? Feeling like a dream. Could we be crying for tonight? We lost but never found. Fear is not around. We can turn this world around.
I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up. We don't stop, no. I see you looking at me. but you don't stand a chance, you see. You don't know how to act, I'm looking for class. Can you please take a step back? I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I'm gonna party until I drop. I'm not looking for love, I'm looking for fun. Just because I have on skin tight jeans doesn't mean I need a man to save me. I do it all for fun, looking hot in my 501s. Don't you know I tease, I'm not here to please, but you're way too dumb to see. Hey stupid, you think I want you just because I am a woman. Hey stupid, I don't want you, I don't want you. Hey stupid, I do it all for fun, looking hot in my 501s. Don't you know I tease, I'm not here to please, but you're way too dumb to see. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill.
And I am back, and I'm sorry I messed up filming the little Coffee Monday there. It's weird because it's like you can only set the manual focus on this camera when you're recording. So I was setting the manual focus, and then I don't know why I thought I wasn't recording, so then I pressed the record button, which stopped the recording. And then I was putting the Coffee Monday stickers down, and then the camera turned off because it doesn't like to stay idle. I was like, oh, I wasn't recording. So we are back, but it was just a Papershire little Valentine's Day donut and coffee sticker with station stickers script for Coffee Monday. So I don't know, this week was weird. But I think the base turned out super pretty. I love the pop of the leopard print, and I thought it worked perfectly on that quote sticker that came, the quote full box that came with the kit. But my plan with me went up on Monday, and also it was the Animal Crossing festival event, which I played a bit of. It was an okay event. It was just kind of weird that we'd already bought like all the items in the shop for the previous 2 weeks, and then I had to collect all 9 items again just for the event, just to get the final item that you couldn't buy in the shop. So that was a little annoying because I wanted that final item. But it was cute to have all the feathers flying and Pave dancing. So, and then that day I also called my dad, had a nice chat with him, and then was using this. These are all like Papershire stickers, just marking that Heidi had her last day of medication for the suspected UTI. So we finished those meds, which are good because while she was only getting like 2 pills, one of them the antibiotics we had to break up into 3 little pieces. So we were giving her 4 pills technically, and it was a mess. And then I put a little cute school bag because on Monday Locke finished school. So Locke is still job seeking, and here in Finland, when you're a job seeker and you're an immigrant, they offered free language school. So that's what they are doing now, learning Finnish, which I think is a really cool thing to do, to offer the free integration courses as an immigrant. So, but obviously still applying for jobs and hopefully get one soon. So now I'm just going to mark payday using a script from the Black Bundle and I'm trying to bring in more of those Valentine's Day stickers, especially from Papershire. I think they went really well at this set. Just bumped up the Valentine's aspect. And yeah, I still use a lot of cutesy stickers despite this set being not so cutesy, but I like them anyway. And I really love that twinkle line box on the girl at the bottom there. I just love the pattern filling in the background. like the leopard ones. So yeah, Tuesday was payday, and it was quite a payday, I'll be honest. It was the week after I released Foodie in my shop, which is probably the best-selling set I've ever had in 1 week. Like, that was a payday. It ended up pretty much all in savings for rent. But it pretty much paid almost an entire month of rent by itself, which was crazy. So thank you so much if you bought that art. I really, really appreciate it. And if you bought it from any shops selling it as stickers, I really appreciate that too. It was so cool. It was definitely like the first of like, this is just what I want to draw, and I think it turned out really well. And it was also Pancake Day, which is more of a it was Shrove Tuesday, but in England it's pretty much just like Pancake Day, which I follow a lot of English people, and I'm technically British, so I was like, I want to do Pancake Day. So while Locke was in classes, they're doing it remotely, obviously, which is good that we moved somewhere where they have a private office. But while they were in classes, I cooked up some pancakes and I put some chocolate chips in them, which hilariously were Tesco chocolate chips. Because, I don't know, they just said Tesco chocolate chips here in Finland, which is also British, if you don't know. Because I think most of my viewers are American, but they were pretty much done just as Locke was getting off for recess, basically. So, had some delicious pancakes that day. Then I cleaned out the fridge, so wiped it down, got all the old food out and stuff like that. Old jars of salsa, because we're getting deliveries of groceries the next day. Watched some Simpsons. That night I cooked baked potatoes. We actually got some russet potatoes, which I've never had before. I don't think in Australia, like, we have those kinds of potatoes, like russet. So that was interesting. And then, and of course, I have the perfect baked potato jacket potato sticker from Papershire. And then Locke played D&D that night. So I wanted to put that in. And I don't know, fired it around. So Wednesday, we had a video go up. This one was my over an hour haul. Which I'm about to go reply to all the comments to it, but yeah, I don't know how the haul got so big. This haul is representative of why I was doing low spend this Feb. Yeah, not the greatest, but I had a few things come in to Finland, and I inserted those, and I don't know, just ended up being a long haul. And then this is the week that I put my new release in of my Dream set, which is like an art set, and that did pretty well as well. But that was another one of like, this is what I want to do kind of sets. I'm kind of like burnt out on holidays and stuff, so we'll see. Just drawing what I want to draw at the moment. Some ideas that have been on the back burner. So we had a grocery delivery. I used these new Papershire grocery delivery bunnies, which was perfect. And yeah, every now and then we get like a free product in our grocery delivery of like, you know, they're promoting a product. The last few times we had some cartons of Oatly, and this time it was like a little chocolate, which was interesting. It's like, cool, a chocolate, yes. I wouldn't say no to chocolate, especially not free. And then we had McDonald's because we were feeling lazy. The groceries got delivered at like 5 p.m, so we're just too lazy to make dinner. And then I played some more Animal Crossing. I did some shaking up of my island this week. I have always had my Nook shop and Able Sisters in the exact same place since they opened, so I just moved those around and for something new. And then that night, the Nintendo Direct was on. So I watched the whole thing through Nintendo Talk. Patrick, he was watching it like with us kind of thing. So I watched it through there and it was fun. Nothing about Story of Seasons, which I was a bit disappointed about, but it's basically released in Japan, like just about. Some Japanese playthroughs have gone up, and then it's coming out. I'm getting it March 26th. So I guess I shouldn't complain, but it would be nice to see like one last Story of Seasons thing. But oh well. I would say if you're into Stardew Valley, I would definitely check out Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olivetown. Maybe like there's Friends of Middletown out at the moment, which is actually a remake of one of the original Game Boy Advance games, which is actually what Stardew Valley is based on, like the inspiration for. So Stardew Valley creator was a huge fan of Story of Seasons / Harvest Moon. It's the same series, if you didn't know. You can Google that, and the name change is a bit crazy, but... So there's Friends of Middletown on Switch, and also on Steam, I think. If you want to play the OG farming game, but they have Pioneers of Olivetown coming out March, which looks really good. There's like a DLC coming out for it, and also you can like build up the town or build up your village and decorate it and stuff like that, like your farm and stuff. So looks like it'll be really fun and customizable, and lots of interesting bachelors and bachelorettes. I just love Story of Seasons. So Thursday I cleaned the whole kitchen, and I started that Animal Crossing terraforming. I moved up my nooks to be behind next to sort of my resident services, and I built up a second level, and so you have to go up some stairs to get to it and stuff, and then put like a little post office in front of that. It looks really cute. Sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about. And then I had some Happy Mail arrive that day. It was just some stickers from Murdoch Talks, because when I buy from Canadian shops, I just usually send them to my address here in Finland. Although who knows how that will change in June, July, when we get the same thing as England with VAT, but we'll see. And then I forgot to bring out a couple stickers for the end of Thursday, but I did some drawing, and then I had a really big nap that day. I don't know, I was really tired. And we also ordered Lopez y Lopez, our favorite taco place, because they always have 20% off, and it's too tempting not to get it, because it's so good. And that guacamole is so good. So then Friday rolls around. Boop-de-boop. Friday, the video was a pocket rings setup. My little pocket rings. So if you haven't watched that, I suggest you do, because it was really fun. I usually try to set up, like, when it's a setup, I actually try to set it up with you. So I put all my inserts in and dividers and stuff, and I think it turned out really, really cute. And it's just sort of a little reference planner at the moment that I keep under my coffee table in my living room, so when I get updates about orders and stuff, or food we need to get for meal planning, I can update it there. So on Friday, Heidi was actually acting really weird. Like, she was walking with, like, she was, like, normal through most of her UTI meds, and then most of the week. And then Friday, she was walking, like, all hunched up, like a little croissant. And she didn't want to sit on a certain foot, and she didn't want to jump on things, which is, so, like, quickly let's book in a vet appointment. And, luckily they had one, like, 2 hours later that day. So we were able to squeeze her in, and of course, she had a nap between then, and she pretty much was fine at the vet. Typical. Like they couldn't get her to do the hunchy walk, but she did lie on her side a lot rather than sit. But anyway, they thought maybe she was probably nauseated or had a blockage or backed up or something, probably from the antibiotics. So she had some anti-nausea medication, and we've just been giving her some daily probiotics and painkillers for her foot because they thought maybe she sprained a ligament or something. So I've been doing that, but she's been pretty fine, which is very annoying. So she's pretty much back to normal, except her bathroom stuff. So we've been keeping up with the probiotics and stuff. But and she got special vet food. So that was Friday. You never like to see them like in pain and struggling. But when she got back with the anti-nausea meds, she felt a lot better. So then we watched the triple jump stream as per usual that night, and then I went to bed early. I've been sort of on and off of, I think a lot of these nights this week I was going to bed at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and it just hasn't been good. Saturday, more drawing, and we watched, I've just put in Solo here because that was the easiest one to put in. And we watched Solo, a Star Wars story, which I think is actually really good. People were saying it was bad, but I thought it was a really good film. The 2 times I've seen it now. I think it's a really good adventure film. And I wish I could have seen more about Crimson Dawn at the end, because I thought it was leading to something really interesting. And then we also watched The Phantom Menace, so episode 1. Yeah. I used to be really into Star Wars, but now I'm not so much into Star Wars. The sequels kind of killed that all for me. And as someone who like enjoyed the sequels up until the last one, because I liked The Last Jedi a lot. I really liked how Ryan wanted to push the series into a new direction, and the last film does not deliver. So yeah, but I really liked Solo, and Rogue One was also really good. And I really like the prequels, so I don't care. And of course the originals. But yeah, so Solo was really good, and Phantom Menace, obviously, with Duel of the Fates. And then we got Fat Ramen delivered, and Alok played more D&D, and I played some Animal Crossing. Just keeping up with what I've been doing on my island, changes and stuff. One of these days I also did a villager hunt. And my new villager is Meringue, who's super cute. As you can notice, these black glitter headers, I don't think the shop that sold them is open anymore, but I think they turn out really pretty. They're super black, but they are shimmery in real life. I hope you haven't been too annoyed by Heidi through this voiceover, because she's been doing everything during this voiceover, I gotta say. Now she wants to go outside, but it's really cold outside, so I don't know. Yesterday we had some freezing rain, and then the day before we had snow, freezing rain, and fog. Like, you couldn't even see the buildings from across the way from us. It was nuts. Fog is so pretty though. I love fog. Finally, I get around to stickers on Sunday. More drawing, obviously. Emotional AF. My period came in around this time, so around Friday. So that's why I was just tired and blah. And then I just used this little coffee pot, one of my all-time favorite Once More Love sticker, which I'm almost out of them, and I'm so sad because I love them. Because I have that kind of coffee pot. But anyway, I cleaned the coffee maker with some cleaning liquid and stuff, because it was about time. It's good to keep up on that. So if you haven't cleaned your coffee maker properly, like used fluid to clean it all out on the inside, then I recommend you go do that. Put it on your list in your planner because it's good to keep up with that. You'll be surprised how dirty they are on the inside. And yeah, not great. So, the final bits. We ordered from a new place, came up on delivery called Chicken Joint. It's like a Korean chicken place. And I got one with gochujang, and Luck got chicken katsu, and they had fried pickles too. So I think it's like an American Korean fusion. So we also got tempura fried pickles with a teriyaki dip. And it was just so delicious, so good. It came with parmesan fries, and yeah, it was delicious. So we really enjoyed that new place. We're getting some really good Korean places now here in Helsinki. And then I filmed. I'm just going to use a planning time. I realized I had a black planning time on that bundle, but I won't. And then I just played Animal Crossing. And I went to bed early that night too. So, but that was a week. I know. It was a weird week. And then this week coming up, I just have a lot of stuff to do. So after I do this voiceover and get the video up, I'm getting in on work for the week. And I actually pre-planned a lot of this week because my pre-planner doesn't start till next week in March. So you will get to see a pre-planning plan with me coming up every week very, very soon. The start of March. So look out for those. But otherwise, next week is, I'm pre-planning a lot of the current week, like to-do lists, so to get stuff done. But, that will all be coming on my channel soon. But otherwise, hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you thought, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week this week, and keep healthy and safe. And I'm thinking of all of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.